Chelsea is willing to pay €120 million for Benfica midfielder Enzo Fernandez. Chelsea has already signed 7 new players in the January transfer window and remains interested in World Cup winner Fernandez. Chelsea is reportedly willing to make a €120 million offer for Benfica midfielder Enzo Fernandez, according to journalist Cesar Luis Merlo. Fernandez, a recent World Cup winner with Argentina, is one of Chelsea's top targets as they look to continue adding to Graham Potter's squad. The Stamford Bridge club have already signed 7 new players in the January transfer window and remains interested in the 2022 World Cup Young Player of the tournament. Benfica standing firm. Fernandez has a €120 million release clause, and Benfica director of football Rui Costa has told the London club to pay the full fee if they want to sign the talented midfielder. The Portuguese club have not been interested in selling the player they bought for €14 million from River Plate last summer, with Chelsea reportedly putting a large fee and players in a deal for Fernandez. Morocco international Hakim Ziyech is believed to have been part of the deal, and Benfica was allowed to sign new Chelsea signings David Datro Fofana and Andres Santos on loan deals. No Chelsea players in the deal. If Chelsea comes up with the €120 million for the 22-year-old, it will be paid over multiple payments. Cesar Luis Merlo reports that the Premier League club will meet Benfica's asking price but without involving players in the deal. The Blues don't have long left in the January transfer window, but with 7 new faces already in the door at Stamford Bridge, the signing of Fernandez would not be a major shock. Also, Liverpool's fear forces Burley to act, with Chelsea ready to obliterate the British transfer record. Todd Burley is boarding a flight to Lisbon on Monday to try and negotiate an eye-watering deal to sign Enzo Fernandez, and the Chelsea co-owner is ready to annihilate the British transfer record to land his man. The Argentina midfielder outlined himself as one of the world's leading young stars with some stellar displays at the World Cup. And with his nation claiming World Cup glory, demand for his services quickly reached a fever pitch. Indeed, Liverpool is reportedly among those clubs to have kept a close eye on the player's progress. Scouting him in Qatar, they would only have been impressed by his crowning as the tournament's best young star. And with the Reds looking to remodel their midfield in 2023, Fernandez is very much a player on Jurgen Klopp's wishlist. However, the firmest moves since the World Cup ended have come from Chelsea. They were in talks with Benfica after the World Cup ended over a possible deal to bring him to Stamford Bridge. And while Chelsea initially hoped an £80 million offer would do the trick, Benfica was quick to refer to his transfer exit clause. That is set at £105.6 million, €120 million, a fee that would set a new British transfer record. To make the fee more palatable, Chelsea tried several tactics to reduce their initial outlay. Firstly, Burley tried to offer more than Fernandez's asking price, but by paying the fee in smaller chunks over some time. Then, when Benfica rejected that, demanding the full fee up front, Chelsea tried a new approach. However, their offer to sign Fernandez by offering 3 players in part exchange only served to anger the Portuguese giants further. Chelsea try again for Enzo Fernandez that led the Blues to abandon the chase and turn their attention elsewhere. As such, they saw a £55 million bid rejected by Brighton for Moses Caicedo, leaving Chelsea scratching their heads over what to do next. And with Caicedo now seemingly close to signing for Arsenal, Burley has emphatically turned his attentions back towards Fernandez. This time, it seems, the Chelsea co-owner is not messing about. To that end, it emerged on Sunday that the Blues were in talks again with Benfica over his proposed signing. And with Fernandez himself seemingly keen to make the move, Burley is now stepping up those efforts. Indeed, the Daily Mail reports that a big Chelsea delegation is due to fly to Lisbon for talks with Benfica on Monday. And the Blues' travelling party are under instruction to not leave Lisbon without an agreement in place. The nature of Chelsea's offer remains under wraps, however. They will try again to pay the full fee in installments. However, some reports suggest they may have to go even higher to try and secure his signing before the January window shuts. Indeed, the Benfica stance remains that they do not want to sell. But by meeting his release clause, the Portuguese giants will have no choice but to accept. Furthermore, Burley is believed to have revived his offer amid growing fears over 2 Blues stars. To that end, the club fears both Jorginho and N'Golo Kante are likely to depart as free agents this summer. Liverpool fears driving Chelsea transfer push. And with Fernandez targeted as a replacement, Burley wants his signing wrapped up quickly. In addition, reports claim the American is in a rush to sign up Fernandez now amid fears Liverpool could launch a move of their own come the summer. Liverpool cannot move to sign the 22-year-old this month. But a summer push to snare him to Anfield cannot be ruled out, hence Chelsea's push to rush through the deal now. Should the signing go through, the deal will set a British transfer record, beating the £100 million Man City paid for Jack Grealish. It also took Chelsea spending through the £500 million barrier since he took charge last summer. So, what do you think about this interesting transfer story of Enzo Fernandez? Leave a comment, and don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell for more Chelsea news and updates. Chelsea is our name. Chelsea, the Blues. Chelsea, the best.